Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Stamrio. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV with Elliot Rosepetal, a lovely pugilist. Let me go ahead and do this right here. Come on. Take off the buff. Take off the buff. Apparently I can't take off the buff. Here, let's try it again. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. I don't know what's going on with the face cam. For some reason it's dropping frames for no reason, even though nothing should be updating on my computer. I think it'll be alright. Even if it is lagging a little bit, I think it'll be okay. Anyway guys, hi, welcome back. We last time unlocked the ability to be a monk. We now have the soul crystal for a monk available for us now. Oh, now the face cam working. And we also got a new ability only for the monk called Rockbreaker. Delivers an attack with a potency of 130 to all enemies in a column before you. Can only be used when in curl form. So we gotta wait until we're in curl form in order to use it. That's gonna be our third form. So pretty much like 1, 2, 3 rotation kind of thing. So yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I'm very excited and very stoked for that. Let's go over to the merchant and repair our gear real quick, just because we kind of could use some gear repair just in case. Independent armor fitter, can you repair? No, you can't. Sorry, excuse you. Don't have to talk to you right now. The moment I need to find somebody who repairs armor. Merchant Commander, there we go, that's who I need to talk to. Repair gear. Let's see, how much is it? Hardly 29? That's nothing. We got like 63,000 gil. I think I'm pretty solid right about now. Alright, let's go ahead and head over to and report to Minfilia over in the Walking Sands for the Scions. 7th Dawn? Yeah, the 7th Dawn, there we go. Skeletons in her closet. So last episode, well, last couple of episodes before we got the monk job. God, it's so weird saying monk job. Sounds weird. I don't know why, but it sounds kind of weird saying monk job. Anyway, last time what happened is we did a dungeon. The dungeon was called Hawk Manor, and we successfully completed it with some wipes, but did pretty well. Let's check on how Thancred is doing. Elliot. Pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigations has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. Alright, so I'm gonna just let him do his thing. I probably should check on the rest of the people here, just to make sure, nope, the door doesn't open. Let's check on everybody else and see, you know, what kind of flavorful dialogue they got for us. Just because, I mean, they actually they do something different every single time. What are these guys? They look very much alike. Greetings, Scion. I come on behalf of a student of Baldesian. You may address me as Clive. Is there a reason you're still here? Please, carry on. I'm not here to see you. Oh, well. Thanks, I guess. That's kind of rude. Alright, let's talk to Y'shtola, see how a girl is doing over here. Hey, Y'shtola. As you have doubtless witnessed in your travels, the land of Eorzea is gasping under the pale of a suffocating darkness. I must wonder if it is the darkness that invites disaster, or simply that disaster has left such gloom in its wake. One thing is for certain, now is not the time to relax our vigilance. Yep, it definitely is not time to relax. I've missed her. I haven't recorded Final Fantasy XIV in some days, but I've missed my character, and I missed everybody else's character. Oh god, it's so nice to be back. So I'm coming back home. It's like, honey, I'm home. So lovely. Let's see who else we're gonna talk to. Let's talk to Yido and Papalimo, see what they're up to. Norixia and I both wear masks. We're going to get along famously, I just know it. Oh, that's good. Let's talk to Norax as well. Walking one from Olda, have not seen these ones before. This one knows. Still, must walking one make such screaming sounds when seeing this one's face? This one cannot get a wink of rest. Oh, guess I'm not trying to hide his face for some reason. I'm not sure if it's just a cultural thing or what, but I think he'll face okay, I think, at least. Look, Noraxia, I realize this makes no sense to you, but you must try to be more discreet. Years ago, a law was enacted in Olda whereby... Please just trust me and stay out of sight. Alright, so apparently beastkin are not really welcome to majority of the society, so this is why they're trying to keep Norexia out of sight. Because beastkin are known for summoning primals, and primals are a bad thing, and the whole cycle just repeats over and over. It's like its own loop pretty much of its own. Anyway, let's go over and see how Minfilia is doing, how glamorous leader is handling all the situations, and what are the tasks we gotta do ahead of us. Welcome back, Elliot. Full glad I am to see you safely return. Tell me, how fared are you on your sojourn in the 12th Wood? 12's Wood. Completely messed that up. Tell her a story. Two of La Brea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own ambition? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end? Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to a tireless effort, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must need alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in a world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. God, Elliot looks so serious there. Yet, come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost of hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. Agreed. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Okay, and we also got an earring that we can take. Let's see, Vitality Parry, that's more for a tank. Strength, Skill Speed, that's definitely our forte. Yeah, definitely Strength, Skill Speed. Although we do have, I think we already have a good earring, so I think we might, nah, I'm gonna take the earring. I could take the gold, but nah, it's not really a big of a deal. Plus, I really don't need Gil that much. I already have Gil on my main character, so I'm good. Skeletons in our closet. Let's see, what's the earring at? Compared to our current earring, Defense 1, Magic Defense 1, Strength 1, Accuracy 1, Dexterity 1. Those things are lovely, but Strength 2 and Skill Speed 3 sounds amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark it as Pugilist build. There we go. And start the next mission. It's for level 30. So we'll finally catch up to the main story, and finally we can do, you know, some of the side quests in between. That's gonna be kind of cool. Let's do this. Let's begin the next task ahead of us. I'm actually very excited to do this. We're halfway there. We're level 30. Almost to 60. Halfway there, sort of.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Hey, look at that voice acting. Now don't we have to talk?
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
The next primal that we'll have to fight, which I'm actually looking forward to.
Our task will be to slay the primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlwyb hired able to fend them off.
Merlwyb, yeah, that's the leader of the Limsa.
Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
I'm guessing she means by mercenaries from the last, the original Final Fantasy XIV, before the Aram Reborn happened.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Which is?
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Another reference to the original Final Fantasy XIV.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
Considering Titan and how big he is, yeah, definitely.
The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Oh, we're not declining, we're going in. Exactly, there we go, Elliot.
So you will accept?
Oh, hell yeah, we got it. Me and Elliot got it, definitely.
Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Hell yeah. So me and Y'shtola are gonna be going into Maelstrom, or to the Maelstrom area, and taking down the Titan. That should be really fun. I'm looking forward to this. Not, you know, mostly because we're taking on the Titan, and granted, two cat girls hanging out together doing mission together does sound pretty nice, you know? No denial there. Plus, Y'shtola is pretty freaking awesome. She gets... I wanna say more about it, but I kind of want to keep it, you know, not talk about it until we get there. But later in Heavensward's story, she gets a bigger role, and it's so cool. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, first thing we're gonna do is head over to the Limsa and Lominsa lower decks. Yep, lower decks, right? I think it's lower decks. It's the lower area. Then we're gonna go to upper area and see what Merwip can tell us about Titan. Maybe she has some kind of information. Because she did hire the mercenaries, the company of heroes from the original Final Fantasy XIV over to take down Titan the first time around. So, I do like every now and then they drop these little hints about like what the Final Fantasy XIV used to be like, and not really talk about, you know, was it bad or good, but talk about like events that happened before. So it kind of ties in the story that happened before, kind of already builds up one of the stories. So people that played the original Final Fantasy XIV would know about it, be like, hey, I experienced that. That was me there. I was one of those, you know, I was a member of Company of Heroes. Oh, it is so nice here. Look at this. Snowing everywhere. Absolutely love it. This place should have snow all the time. It would be amazing. I mean, I'm glad it doesn't, because otherwise it would be freezing as hell, and there would be snowmen all over the place year after year. But overall, this place looks absolutely gorgeous when it snows. Out of all the capital cities, I mean, Ul'dah is in desert, so it's kind of hard to believe it would snow there. Gridania is in forest, so sometimes it would snow there, but, you know, it kind of makes sense, sort of. I don't know, depends on how hot it gets here. But here, out in the sea, where it's all cloudy and stuff, it fits perfectly, and I absolutely love it. Also, I still love the fact that the decorations are up, you know, the Christmassy and holiday decorations up, the trees, the snowman, the big presents, the stars all over the place. I love it. I don't know why. I'm usually not a person that's into like the whole holiday spirit or Christmas spirit, but it kind of just looks so nice every now and then to see it, you know? I mean, like, I don't know. Even though I don't really like, I'm not like a, you know, I don't rave about Christmas or holidays or whatever, but it is nice to see it every now and then. It's like one of those like rare occasions. I think the fact that it happens once a year is what makes it unique, and I guess tolerable for me personally. But otherwise than that, God, it's, I don't know, just nice, sort of. I don't know, maybe I just now started to appreciate it. And we got another cat girl right over here. Awesome. More cat girls. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Hey, Elliot Adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with a personnel officer. Unless you're the guest we were told to expect. Forgive me, madame. To business then. It is as we told the Ascendant, the kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogmoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for the fell primal. Oh, hello there. her height and stature is very intimidating, but very fitting to the whole the whole idea of like being like a pirate captain that she has, because she's more of a captain than really like a mayor of a city. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread to you of your accomplishments, Elliot. On behalf of Limsa and Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Also, she has a huge gun, which is pretty badass. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wishes to address Elliot personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the Kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we've had to address our primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But when they're long disbanded, we must look for other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you're right. Yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Do not the Thalacrosity make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it is not the Lominsans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with great care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shed us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa and Minsa's citizenry are, of course, a paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effect will be felt there in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Elliot? Oh, hell yeah, definitely. There you go. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they're no longer amendable to negotiation. This being the case, we must need prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lanosea. Oh, I remember that. That's actually pretty fun. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find it, mayhap you can ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Alright, so we're gonna look for the member that actually knew supposedly knew the members of the old company, or the company of heroes in Lower Lanosea. Let's see how far we gotta go. I have no locations of this place. Well then, glad I'm on the Limsa and Lominsa upper deck. I can just head over to Lanosea right over here. I can't believe I never discovered that place. Wow. I'm gonna have to definitely make it back up as, just rediscover everything as soon as possible. And somebody's having a ball over there. Wow, look at them. They're just having a blast, aren't they? Let's go check it out there real quick. They're doing I forgot what the dance is. But it's some kind of a dance. It's like a very popular dance. I think there was an event for it. And now he's able to do this specific dance, but it only trying to see if oh no, there's a person. I thought somebody was behind me or something, also watching. But no, the idea is it was a dance that you can get through an event, and I like the idea of like rare items, or rare, I guess, things that people can get only throughout the events that are happening. So like if you miss it, then you kind of missed it. I think there's some ways to purchase like items or specific things from like an in-game store in case you miss a certain event, because if you ever seen what the Final Fantasy XIII character's attire and hairstyle is, I believe that is the one thing I actually wouldn't mind spending money on, if anything, just to get Lightning's hair, the whole outfit, because although the Lightning character is not the most popular character in the Final Fantasy XIV universe and within the fans, the outfit, however, will look really awesome on a Miqo'te, and I think that'd be absolutely amazing.